So I'll be presenting today some work on community organizing around water governance and access. So my focus is in Northeast Brazil, which is a semi-arid, drought-prone area. So first, I just want to introduce you a bit to the challenge that I encountered while I was doing field work there in 2016 and 2017. The first is one community that I visited where they relied on water from a local well, but the well had been broken for about 6 months. And so instead they were using donkeys and transporting water with jugs from a neighboring community. And then another community, they have a well, they rely on the water from the well, but the well water in this region is brackish and just really struggled with how to maintain the water resources that they did have. And then lastly, again, in the same municipality, this community was totally fine. They had a desalination treatment plant. It worked well. If they needed help with getting anything fixed with their government water resources, they talked to the local city council member. They did all of this via their community association, which was really organized and had a strong relationship with local politicians. When I speak with rural community members, some of the main themes that have come out of this are that rural community members perceive a strong impact of local politics. The main argument in this work is that communities can organize through community associations, and if we give our vote and focus our vote in one particular city council member or mayoral candidate, we can use that and bargain with the politician in between elections. Also, the leadership of the community association. So the president of this association, was the president responsive to local members' demands? And so the question that I'm seeking to understand here is, how do citizens perceive the impact of community organizing on both political behavior, but also this access? And so again, I'm taking a look at Northeast Brazil. So this is a semi-arid region. In terms of local water management in this region, the state water company Coger monitors and governs the large reservoirs, rivers, and even wells that have very large output. But in these small communities with small output wells, there is no formal water governance. They have an informal one, and they also often oversee someone who's called a local operator, for example, the man who's standing here next to the well. So while there are a lot of features that they can govern within the community, they don't have the resources or the technical skills to dig a new well or purchase and install a new pump. So for those things, they do have to rely on the local government. And so in terms of local politics in this area, the city council member is the main link to the mayor. And so for a small rural community to have a voice in local politics, they really need to ally themselves with a specific city council member, because it's possible that the city council members that end up getting elected to the city council don't actually even cover their spatial area. My main findings are that community participation in the association and a perception that the leader is responsive to community members play really important roles in perceived access to public services. And I see in other observational data that high trust and having the same leader over time can improve water security, and that this block voting mechanism does also help to improve water security.